If you're getting solar panels, or you've already got them, then it's worth putting some thought into which EV charger you pair with your system. Because while all the main chargers do the same basic things, they can all charge from solar, integrate with smart tariffs, and they'll all fill your car overnight, there are nuances between them that are worth understanding before you spend £1,000 or more on a charger and an installation. In this video, I'm going to look at 6 EV chargers. The Tesla wall connector, which is Tesla's own charger. The myenergi Zappi, which has sort of been the go-to compatible charger in the UK for years. The Hypervolt Home 3 Pro, which is a strong all-rounder. The Andersen A2, which is premium and design-led and gives you full customization. And then the 2 Sigenergy chargers, their 7 kilowatt AC charger and their DC charger, which is one of the only chargers on the market that's bidirectional. I'm going to walk through the key practical differences between them, and hopefully by the end of this video, you should pretty easily know which charger is the best fit for your house. And if you've already got an EV charger paired with solar, please do leave a comment and let us know which one you went for and how it's working out. So the first thing to consider is whether you already have or are planning to get a battery system that has its own EV charger built into the ecosystem. Because if you do, that will most likely make this decision for you. The best example is Tesla. If you've got a Tesla Powerwall, the Tesla wall connector integrates with it through the Tesla app. Your solar generation, your battery storage, your home consumption, and your EV charging are all visible and managed in one place. Now, the Tesla wall connector doesn't independently manage solar diversion the way that some of the other chargers in this video can. It relies on the Powerwall to manage your energy flow. But that's fine, because the system as a whole is handling that intelligence, even if the charger on its own isn't. So if you've got a Powerwall, or you're getting one, the wall connector is the natural pairing. It's also the cheapest charger in this lineup at around £425. It has the longest cable at 7.3 meters, and it comes with a 4-year warranty. Now, the same logic applies to Sigenergy. If you've got a SigenStor system, Sigenergy makes a 7 kilowatt AC charger that integrates directly with it, giving you solar charging modes and full system visibility through the same app. They also make a DC charger, available in 12 and 25 kilowatt options, starting from over £1,300. It's also bidirectional, making it one of the few home chargers that's genuinely vehicle-to-grid ready. The DC charger does require the SigenStor battery, and that's a significant investment. But if fast charging and future-proofing are priorities, it's worth knowing about. Either way, if you're in the Sigenergy ecosystem, you're almost certainly going to pair it with a Sigenergy charger. So if you're a Powerwall household or a Sigenergy household, your charger decision is largely made. Where it gets more interesting is if you're not locked into one of those ecosystems, or if you want an EV charger that can handle solar diversion independently. So now we're talking about 3 chargers: the Zappi, the Hypervolt Home 3 Pro, and the Andersen A2. All 3 are 7 kilowatt chargers on a standard single-phase UK supply. They'll all charge a typical EV overnight, and they all have app control, they all work with smart tariffs to some degree, and they're all compatible with any electric vehicle that has a Type 2 charging port, which is every EV currently sold in the UK. They can all divert surplus solar generation into your car through a CT clamp. So if the panels are generating more than the house is using, the charger takes that surplus and charges the car instead of exporting it to the grid. So on the surface, they all do the same job. And if all you wanted was a charger that plugs into your car and fills it up by morning, you could pick any of these and be very happy. But here's where they differ. Now, if your home has a 3-phase electricity supply, this narrows your options straight away. The Hypervolt Home 3 Pro is single-phase only. It does 7.4 kilowatts on a single phase, and that's it. The Zappi Glow is also only single-phase. If you need a charger that can take advantage of a 3-phase supply and charge it up to 22 kilowatts, then you're looking at the standard Zappi or the Andersen A2. Both offer 22 kilowatt 3-phase versions. Just bear in mind that your car does need to be able to accept 22 kilowatts as well, and not all of them can, so that's worth checking before you pay extra for the 3-phase charger. If you're on a standard single-phase supply, which is the vast majority of UK homes, all three of these chargers will give you 7 to 7.4 kilowatts charge rate. Another decision you need to make is whether you want a tethered or untethered charger. A tethered charger has the cable permanently attached. You pull it out, plug it in and go. An untethered charger has a socket and you bring your own cable. Tethered is more convenient for a single household where you're plugging in the same car every day. Untethered looks neater and it's the better option if different vehicles need to charge, for example at an office like ours, or if you've got visitors with EVs. The Zappi is available tethered or untethered, and the Hypervolt is now as well. The Andersen A2 is tethered only, but it uses a hidden cable system where the cable wraps inside the unit when it's not in use, so it does actually look untethered from a distance. If having an untethered charger matters to you, the Andersen isn't the right fit, but if you just want a tidy looking installation, the hidden cable is very well done. If you're on a smart electricity tariff, and if you've got an EV then you really should be, then your charger's ability to work with that tariff really matters. The most popular EV tariff in the UK right now is Intelligent Octopus Go, which charges at around 7 pence per kilowatt hour overnight. All three of these chargers are compatible with it. The Zappi's been integrated the longest, so it's arguably the most tried and tested. The Hypervolt and the Andersen both support it as well, with Andersen having been added in late 2025. One thing worth mentioning is that Tesla is in the process of becoming a retail electricity provider in the UK. The Ofgem license was granted in March 2026, and while there's no confirmed launch date or rate card yet, if you're a Powerwall owner or a Tesla car owner, then there could be favourable rates and tighter integration down the line. That's not necessarily a reason to choose a charger today, but it's worth having on your radar. So now let's talk about design. And this might sound like a minor point, but the charger's going on the front of your house or your garage. You're going to look at it every day, so it's worth caring about how it looks. The Zappi comes in two colour options, black and grey or white and grey. The Hypervolt comes in white, grey or black. Both look clean and modern, but what you see is what you get. The Andersen is in a different league when it comes to design. You can choose from 13 standard metal colours, premium Accoya wood fronts, and a range of special edition finishes. If you've spent money on the front of your house and you don't want to look at a plastic box on the wall, then the Andersen is in a league of its own. It's also got a 7-year warranty, which is the longest of any charger in this video. Vehicle to grid, or V2G, is the idea that your car can send electricity back to your home or back to the grid. For most homeowners in the UK, this still isn't something you can realistically buy into today. The Zappi, Hypervolt and Andersen are all conventional one-way AC chargers. Tesla is developing bidirectional capability through its wider vehicle and energy system, but this isn't currently a mainstream feature for UK Tesla owners. myenergi has announced that it's developing a dedicated V2G product that will sit above the Zappi in its range, but that hasn't launched yet. The current Zappi and the Zappi Glow focus on smart charging, solar integration, and demand-side response rather than true bidirectional charging. Now, the exception is Sigenergy. Their DC charger is designed for bidirectional charging and is one of the few genuinely V2H and V2G ready residential charging systems currently available. But the compatibility still depends on the vehicle, the software support, and local grid regulations. So right now, it's sort of best thought of as an early adopter beta system rather than a mainstream solution. So finally, to recap, if you're a Powerwall household, go for the Tesla wall connector. If you're in the Sigenergy ecosystem, go for a Sigenergy charger. And beyond that, if you need 3-phase, then the Hypervolt drops out. If design is a main priority, look at the Andersen. And if you want the strongest solar diversion and track record and the most flexibility, the Zappi is hard to beat. The Hypervolt does sit nicely as an all-rounder that does everything quite well without being the standout in any single category. If you're thinking about a solar and battery system, or you'd like help choosing the right EV charger to go with it, please do get in touch with Spirit Energy. We've been designing bespoke solar and battery solutions for over 16 years, and if you give us a call, we'll answer on the first ring. Thanks for watching, and please do check out our other videos.